Virgos, it's Nick and Nala. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, your weekly love reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so it may not always resonate to the T with every single person. So please listen with an open mind and open heart and just take what fits and leave the rest out, all right? And I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at NicLoves with 2 eyes. So I'm going to get your love oracle message, then an overall emotion for you and the other person, or what's in your heart space, okay? All right, let's see. What is your love message for all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, sending healing, love, happiness, abundance, good vibes for Virgos. Okay, Virgo, so you guys got addiction, and addiction is affecting this relationship, whether it's on your end, their end, or maybe both people. But some kind of addiction. It doesn't have to be a substance or drugs or anything like that. It could be addictive behavior, addictive personality. It could be anything, okay? So let's see here. What is in your heart space? And now this other person. Okay, so there's a level of uncertainty, doubt that you're feeling. Either you're placed in this connection or how this person feels about you, or maybe you're not sure about how you feel about them anymore. And you're kind of like maybe feeling at a crossroads, like, should I stay? Should I go? Do I talk about this? What do I do? You're kind of like looking at two different places, two different directions, maybe trying to weigh out your pros and cons as to why you should stay or why you should leave. Okay, so there's like lack of confidence in maybe where this connection is going. And in this person's heart space, they on the other hand are feeling really hopeful and optimistic and full of faith. They may be feeling like they're just planting the seeds. This is just beginning, like things are gonna look up, like we're gonna be better, things are gonna improve. And you're like, you may not be thinking that way. Maybe they are, but I feel like there's a disconnect, like you guys are not on the same page possibly. Let's see. So they may be thinking everything's all good, and in your mind you're like, no. So let's see what's going on here. Virgos, weekly love. Give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story so they can better understand and answer all their questions. What's going on with them? Okay, and then with this other person. So they're probably over here thinking that you're all the way in and that things are gonna work out and we're doing better, but you're on a different wavelength and you're kind of like, I got one foot out the door and one left in, and I'm this close to like stepping out. And let's see maybe why this is. Okay. So on your end here, Virgos, we have the Ace of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Looks like you're wanting to cut someone out, or you're really trying to like step out and follow what feels more logical and more right, more practical for you. On this person's end, we have the Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 2 of Wands. Whoa, okay, what was that? Sorry about that. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But of course, it doesn't have to be, it could be any sign, you guys, but I like to just say it because maybe it'll like resonate with you or make sense to you or help you out. So I feel like you're cutting someone out of your life, or you're maybe gonna like either block them, delete them, ghost them, but either way, I feel like you're trying to clean space, and there's something you need to say, or you may not even really say it. You may just kind of like stop communication with them. But I just feel like you're kind of at this point where if we're not going in the same direction, then I feel like I need to go this way. then I feel like we need to part ways. And you're maybe at that point where you see that you guys are maybe not going in the same place. You guys maybe don't want the same things, or you just feel like where your life is heading is totally different than where this person's life is. And I think you're thinking for yourself now, and you know, does this make sense to me? Does this relationship, this connection make sense for me? I don't know. And so I kind of feel like you're thinking of cutting them out of your life, or maybe stopping communication, or you're wanting to have a serious conversation with them in order to get truth, honesty, or really see if this is worth it or not. So this person may be someone who has an addiction or something going on with them, and you're like, this is just not my vibe. This is not where I want my life to be. And that's something that may be kind of tough for you to exit and leave. But I think you're really decided on this and want to make sure, and no matter what, even if it hurts or not, you want to do what's best for you. And it's like, I didn't work so hard to get to this point only to fall back and then have this person pull me down. You know what I mean? So I think that you're going to be working really hard, putting a lot of time, energy, effort into things that actually show results, that benefit you. You may be putting a lot of effort into your job, your career, your creative endeavors, your finances, and you're really wanting to grow. You're wanting to prosper. You're in that abundant mentality. It's like, this is where I'm going. And like, this person is not. They're like I feel like this person's maybe holding you back, or you feel that way. And it's not sitting well with you. Like, it's bothering you. And maybe it's been bothering you for some time, and you've been realizing that. And maybe this is something like people have been telling you as well, or you just been kind of like knowing on your own. And I think that as soon as you release yourself, or you detach in some way, you're going to feel free. You're going to feel like, oh, I can finally do things. I can have more fun. I don't feel bad about it. I can hang out with my friends. I can enjoy life. And I just feel like you're wanting to enjoy without having any guilt, or feeling responsible for someone, or feeling like you have to take care of someone. So maybe this person has kind of been like a burden for you, or you feel like you have to take care of them like a baby, or you have to help them, and it's just been kind of weighing you down. And I think that you want to do more for yourself, you want more for your life, and you want more freedom. And I think you've been feeling restricted in some way, shape, or form. And it's like you haven't been able to enjoy or do the things that you really want to do up to this point. And with this person, yes, they like you, they care about you, and like they give you attention, or they're, you know, romantic and sweet, but mentally, I feel like you guys are not on the same page. You're not on the same plane. They don't understand, or they take everything you say to heart, or like they don't see that your criticisms are constructive. Like, you're trying to help them. You're trying to make them better. You're not trying to bring them down. But I feel like they see it as like, oh, why are you yelling at me? Why are you bringing all this negativity? And you're like, I'm not. I'm trying to help you. And it's getting to the point, or it's gotten to the point where you're like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm not even going to say anything anymore, because you obviously like want to paint me as a bad guy. And if that's how you feel, and it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. And you're tired of being like a babysitter, or like a baby for this person that doesn't understand why you're telling them these things. And so they may be, you know, mentally just kind of immature, or just not really taking into consideration what you say to them, and automatically they just feel like you're being the bad guy, you're yelling at them, you're not understanding them, and you're just putting them down, when that's really not the case. And you're like, you know what, I can't even say anything, because as soon as I open my mouth, it's like you get mad and you say that I'm attacking you, and I'm not attacking you. It's like I'm trying to help you, but you don't want to be helped. And I just feel like this person they want to continue. They want to keep this going. They don't want to stop what they're doing, but they also don't want to stop being in a connection or a relationship with you. And I just think that sometimes they're too emotional about things, and they don't use their logic. They don't use their brain sometimes. And I feel like to them, they feel like it's not over. They feel like, oh, we can still do this. Like, it's all right. This was just a little misunderstanding, whatever. Like, I'm still in love with Virgo. I still care about Virgo. And we're going to make this happen. But I think they don't realize that you're kind of like done, and you're not wanting to deal with this anymore. And I feel like you're over being the only adult in the relationship or being the only like mature person. I feel like you want more for your life, and it's not about like being materialistic or anything like that, but you want someone who's compatible with you, who adds value to your life, who's not bringing you down, who you feel like you have to baby and like talk to like a child. And I think you're kind of done with that and you don't want to deal with that kind of behavior. So we're going to dive in deeper in extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, how are they feeling about you, what they want you to know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So we're going to dive in deeper. If you want to continue this conversation, maybe get a little bit juicy, see what's really going on with them, dive in deeper. The link to the extended will be below, and we'll continue this on. All right, so I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a reading. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.